Hi besties, it's Shar. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the new start of a legacy challenge because I really love playing whimsy stories, but I've gotten bored of it recently and I've realized over the past year or so that whimsy stories is actually my least viewed LP on my channel. You all don't really seem to care about it, which is fine because it coincides with my desire to start a new Let's Play. So we are starting the Joy of Life challenge. This is a 35-part legacy challenge. I am not promising you that we will get to part 35, but I want this to be a super casual, just play The Sims with me, let's enjoy some gameplay together kind of LP. And this sim that I'm making right now, her name is Sadie. And Sadie is going to be a baker in terms of her hustle. I haven't figured out Sadie's story yet. I'm still trying to work on that. The very beginning of the video that you saw, I randomized Sadie's traits because the only other trait that she is obligated to have is foodie, and then she's allowed to have any aspiration. So Sadie is self-assured, an animal lover, and a foodie. And I really wanted to finalize her look. I feel like for my Sims, I tend to go for extremely gorgeous, unrealistic standards of beauty Sims just because I'm playing Barbies in my computer or on my computer, excuse me. But for Sadie, who is absolutely gorgeous and I love her, I wanted her to feel like a more realistic Sim. Like she could just be out and about in the world. And I do end up changing her eye shape because I feel like this eye shape suits her so much. But you can see in this video just how much I was struggling with the eyelashes. Please ignore the sounds of people messaging me when they do not need to be messaging me right now. But I love Sadie so much and I'm really excited to get started with the Joy of Life challenge. For those of you who are not familiar with Joy of Life, I want to just walk you through what it is. So it is a 35-part challenge created by SimLoon on Tumblr. And the Joy of Life challenge, according to this creator, is just to allow players to try out different aspects of the game while still having enough room for imagination and storytelling, which is perfect for my intention to have a really casual LP where it's just I play The Sims, I enjoy it, and that's what we're going to do. So for generation 1, we have the baking extraordinaire, and that is Miss Sadie, who you're watching me create. So there was a warmth and coziness in rolling out dough, mixing up frosting, creating masterpieces with a piping bag. Most of your days are spent whipping up new creations in the kitchen, enjoying the smell of delicious apple pie baking in the oven, and you dream of having everyone know your name and saying their cupcakes are the best I've ever had. We can have any aspiration, but we can have the optional choice of Market Magnet. I think that's the new one that came with the Home Chef Hustle one. The traits are foodie, and then you can roll or pick the rest on your own. I chose to roll, and then later on in Sadie's LP, we're going to have the marketable reward trait. The skill that Sadie needs to master is baking, and she has to sell her baked goods. That can be via bake sales in our front yard, or we can create our own bakery. My goal for Sadie is to have her own bakery, since I don't get to play with the restaurants pack Dine Out in terms of the aspects of actually owning a restaurant. So we're going to work towards that for Sadie, where she can be a baker. And then the optional is to reach level 10 in the baker career, which is a mod. I'm not going to download that mod just because The Sims has gone through some really massive updates, and I'm pretty sure that this would be out of date at this point. So I want to try to steer away from that. But the main thing that we're going to be focusing on are blind dates, are our best friend in this generation. We can use the RPO or SimVida, and of course by this point we also have blind dates or dating apps in the game. However, that came with the newest expansion, which is Something About Love. I didn't get that expansion because I am boycotting. I'm not buying any packs until we get, packs that are fully functional. So I'm going to keep my eye out for how that is running for the newest pack that came out. And part of our challenge is that we must have a child with someone we go on a blind date with. That can be an accidental pregnancy, or maybe you went on a blind date and fell in love. We can marry that Sim, but it is absolutely not required that we do marry that Sim. And then we have to bake something holiday themed for each major holiday and throw the best parties for our child or children, full of all of the yummy cakes and treats. So it's gonna be such a cozy LP. I hope that you're excited. Let me know if you're looking forward to this and if you've seen the Joy of Life LP before. We are coming to the end of the video where I am just finalizing some of Sadie's looks, and I have to say I'm so glad that they added the copy paste option that came with a base game update, because before you couldn't do that, and now it's like so much easier because I can just copy and paste things that are always the same for her. Things like her hair, her eyes, being the eye overlay that I use, which is a Go Polish Me one, her lashes, and then like her jewelry, which never changes. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you are excited for this LP. If you loved Whimsy Stories, I'm so sorry to let that one go. It is just not a popular LP on my channel, and over time I have gradually fallen out of love with it. But that is the nature of the game. We are here to just play The Sims and have fun, and it's so important for me to have fun when I record these videos, because if I'm not having fun, and I feel like that's very obvious in the videos that you're watching, that takes away from your enjoyment. And then for me editing the videos, I'm just bored because I'm like, I don't care. So it's important for me to have refreshes with my games and the kind of LPs that I'm playing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you did enjoy it, and I will see you with a new part of our Joy of Life LP very soon. And I'm going to work on the save file for Sadie a little bit in the background, just to have a more complete world than what we get with the base game updates. And then I went back and forth, by the way, with this cold weather outfit. I like how it came together, but I really wanted a hat, but I feel like so many of the hats in the game are very, very bulky for Sims. So now I'm just setting Sadie's sexual preferences. She's bisexual. She has very strong romantic boundaries. I'm giving her a bouncy walk because she is a very energized and happy-go-lucky Sim. And then that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.